Hey buddy, how's those Amazon sales tasting today? Really lapping them up, aren't you? By the way, how many sales you on today, bud? Wow, those sales are absolutely great, mate. £4,000 morning, Jesus. I bet you use that new Helium 10 tool to find some of those products. Yeah, I thought you did. You know, I think I'd give an arm and leg to have one of those products. Alright guys, you've probably already gathered by this point in the video that in this one I want to talk about the new Helium 10 tool, and what better way to do that than with some actual helium and the help of my buddy Merlin, who you've seen at the start of the video in kind of the cameo intro. But don't worry, I'm not going to be off my head on helium the entire video, because this new Helium 10 tool is actually a very serious matter. If you're someone who's looking to try and find their first product, or maybe the next product on Amazon, then this tool is going to do a few things for you. Firstly, it's going to make your journey a lot easier. And secondly, 1 minute please. It's going to hopefully help you find that next six-figure product much faster than you otherwise would have without the new Helium 10 tools. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. But before we do that, actually, I do want to also talk about a quick competition I'm going to be running throughout this video. And again, don't worry, this helium is going to run out soon, so it's not going to last much longer. That in this video, I'm going to be giving away 1 month free of Helium 10 to someone who watches the video and comments below, wherever that may be, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube, anything like that. Also, give the video a like to be in a 100% chance of winning, and I will pick someone at random at the end of the video when it's been live for, let's say, 24 hours. So you'll be getting 1 month free of Helium 10, but all jokes aside, let's get into the new Helium 10 tools. Now, I promise you from this point forward, there's going to be no more helium or anything like that. It's going to be very, very serious. So for any of you that I've mentioned before who are looking to find their next product on Amazon that's hopefully going to do really well, as fast as possible, while being as diligent as possible, then this video is going to be for you. And the place we're going to start that is within the Helium 10 tool, and specifically within the black box tool. Now, for any of you who aren't familiar with this tool, what this tool does is it basically scans Amazon for products based on the criteria you give it. Now, the reason this is so powerful is because we can give it criteria such as number of sales, number of reviews, price, category, weights, dimensions, and a bunch of other things that I'm going to get into in just a second. But again, the reason that's so powerful is because it filters through millions of products to show you exactly what you're looking for. Generally, as Amazon sellers looking for a product to sell, we have a rough idea of what's going to work. We know we need a certain number of sales to make sure there's demand for our product. We know that we can't go ahead and just sell some iPhone chargers because they're going to have thousands of reviews, and we're never going to get to that page 1 and start to get organic sales, which just basically means it's never really going to work out for us. So we have a general idea of the metrics we need to find a product with to make it work. So we're plugging them into this system, and it's searching and finding us all the products that match that criteria. It's saving us hours and hours of time, and without a software like this, there's no real other way to scan Amazon for exactly what you're looking for, apart from just trial and error, which you could just end up finding blanks again and again and again. But with a tool like this, hopefully you can cut down that time massively and find your first or next product a lot faster. Now, the settings that I've put into this tool to search in this video are as follows. So to start with, I've gone to the category section. Now, there's a few categories that I blank out on here purely because either they're gated, they're too difficult, or the products just don't really fit the FBA model. So automotive, that's normally going to be like car parts and things like that, so it's not really going to fit the products you want to sell on Amazon. Business, industry, and science. Again, I don't really normally look in that category. We've got grocery, heavily gated, not something I'd normally look into too much. Large appliances, dishwashers, washing machines, not something you're going to sell into Amazon and see Barbara down the road carrying down your driveway. It's just not really going to work. We then got musical instruments and DJ equipment. Again, something I just don't normally look into. The same as PC and video games. You know, I'm not Microsoft, and I'm not going to bring out the new Black Ops or FIFA or whatever people play. I'm not going to be bringing those stuff out. Software, again, just the same kind of issue as before. And then watches is also a gated category, which I guess you could sell in all these if you wanted to, if you really did. But for ease of life and for finding a product that's going to be really easy to do with FBA, other categories are going to be much easier to do that, hence why I've selected them and not the ones that I've just mentioned. Now, once you've got your category selected, we can move on to the top metrics across the top here. So we have monthly revenue, price, review count, and review rating, and also shipping size tier. Now, one thing that, well, I guess not really, there's two different ways you can go about using this tool. You can really niche down, in which case you could be missing out on other opportunities just because you've set too many settings, or you can do it where you're going to search for one category at a time. So instead of searching all 18 categories I've got selected here at once, you can think, right, I'm going to go through one by one, and then I'm going to completely max out every single category and be really diligent in my search. In this example, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do more of a, I guess, kind of a shotgun approach, and just try and find as many different products as possible that we could sell on Amazon. So to start with the monthly revenue, I want to find a product that's making a minimum of £2,000 per month. I also want that product to be priced between £19 and £29. Now, why £19 and £29? That's just my personal preference. I've found that products that are much cheaper than this, maybe £15 or below specifically, are much harder to advertise through PPC. I have a lot of experience with that. Many of you watching this may know that I now have a PPC management company. We manage around £6 million in sales in the UK alone. So I think I do have good grounds to say that products generally that are cheaper than that can be a lot harder to get a good ACOS with PPC, and hence can sometimes be harder to launch in general. But if you have a lower budget, you can launch products for 14, 15, 16, 17 pounds. It's just in my experience, it's much easier to launch products within that price range of 19 to 29 pounds. Again, anything higher than 29 pounds, you're going to need a fairly bigger budget than other products priced between 19 and 29. If you do have the bigger budget, then there's no reason you can't do that. It's just, again, my personal preference. So moving on to the review count, I want a maximum of 250 reviews for the products I'm looking to find. Again, you can play around with this as much as you want. You can go to 300, 350, you can drop down to 150, because what this tool does is it finds you one product that fits those metrics. And that doesn't mean that every single product when you search on Amazon is going to have those same metrics. So if you can just find a product that may not even be what you want it to be in a black box tool, but then you look at the whole market for that product and it's actually really good, that's why kind of messing around the results, even if the results that you put in aren't something you're looking for, can help you find a really good product. And in this day of selling on Amazon, you need to think outside the box a bit. So just for this example, I'm going to go for a maximum of 250 reviews, which again is just to make sure the product isn't too competitive. If we're finding products that have 500, 600, 700 reviews, then they're probably going to be very, very competitive and hard for us to rank on the first page and get organic sales. Now, the only other setting that I think I've set in this tool so far is the shipping size tier. So I've gone for small standard size, large standard size, and small oversize. Anything bigger than this is going to be fairly expensive to ship with FBA. Of course, if you're willing to do that, then you can select these. But again, you can test this out. Each time you search, you can go for just one setting at a time and look through every single one. And if you find a product that's great, you can spend hours and hours on this tool trying to find products. But for this example, those are the settings I've gone for. Now, you do have a bunch of other options in additional filters. But again, sometimes by niching down too much, you can be missing out on a lot of product opportunities. So in this example, I haven't done that. But again, like I said, there's two ways to do this. You can go really diligent through each individual kind of set of results, or you can go for more of a shotgun approach, which is kind of what I've done here. So those results have already plugged in. I've already searched it just to save on loading times, because I know what it can be like. For some reason, when you're recording, the internet things slow down a lot. I might probably just be the computer actually, but regardless, these are the results we found. So what I'm looking for when I scroll through these results, I'm actually not looking at the price, the monthly sales, the revenue. I'm not looking at any of these metrics at all. The only thing I'm looking at is the product itself. Is it small? Is it easy to ship? Is it a good FBA item? Is it complicated to make? Is there going to be many issues selling that product? Those are the things I'm looking at. I'm just purely looking at the product itself. Is it a good Amazon FBA item? So this first one here, the first result that's come up, we've got a house glass diffuser bottle. Very simple, no moving parts, nothing's going to break, perfect. So I'd go like that and open that link in a new tab, so that in a minute we can go through all these options and see what we found. So the next one here, we've got plastic foldable storage bins, baskets, whatever you want to call them. So go to that, open link in a new tab. I'm not going to do that because I think the more tabs I open, the slower this is going to run, but you can see basically what I'm doing. So here we've got garland duvet cover set. I think generally these are going to be quite competitive and probably hard to stand out, so I'll skip that. We've got a cereal dispenser. So £20, are a few moving parts, but isn't crazy, so we can go ahead and open that link tab. Again, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to open too many. We've got a Scottish blanket thing, so I'd open that, have a look at that. We've got another duvet set, so again, I'm not going to look at that one as I said before. We've got a wicker basket, open that, have a look what that looks like. We've got a corkscrew professional bottle opener, perfect, open that, see what that's like. Perfect. Again, we've got a steel whistle kettle. Open that and see what kind of numbers that's producing. Go down a bit further. A lot of more duvet sets and things like that. So we've got a shopping trolley, probably a bit too big for FBA, so I'd leave that. Tile stickers, very small, very light, probably do those. So we can open that in a link new tab. Now that is just that like page of results. Obviously you can go on for pages and pages and do that and search through all the results, but I think we've got enough information there now to look through. So this very first product, the glass diffuser bottles, I've already opened that in a link new tab. So this is the one that we just opened. So if you look at the ASIN, you've got B086, the same as the ASIN over here, B086. So it is the same product, even though it's a different color, because they sell different variations. Now this product is currently unavailable, generally probably meaning he's out of stock. Now the next step in your product research stage is finding the main keyword for this product to search, and then look at the market for this product as a whole. So what is the main keyword for this product? Well, looking at the title, we've got Frandy House glass diffuser bottles, red diffuser jars with T-shaped silver cap set of 4.2 inch high, and then just a bunch of kind of other words in there. But what actually is this product? Well, it's a glass diffuser. So if I look at the title, we've got glass diffuser bottles. That seems like it could be the main keyword to me. So I would go ahead and copy that. I will then want to make sure I search in all departments, because if you search in a specific category, you're going to get different results compared to if you search in all departments. And generally, like, you'll know as a seller yourself, as a buyer, sorry, that when you go onto Amazon and search, you don't first go think, right, I want a kitchen item, I'm going to go to the category kitchen or home and kitchen before I search it. You're just going to search in all categories. So we want to do exactly what the customer's going to do when they find our products and see the results they're going to see to know if we can compete in that market. So if I search in all departments for glass diffuser bottles, now please do excuse me, I've just loaded up the Helium 10 tool without you seeing, purely because I just wanted to save on the load time of that coming up. But now that it's up, we get to look through the results for the product that we've just found of glass diffuser bottles. Now looking through at this, we can see a bunch of the revenues. We've got £2,000, again around 2,000, around 3,750, 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, £500. So a bunch of sellers in this kind of top 10 to 12 are doing the kind of sales that we would want to be doing. Obviously, some are doing slightly better than others, some are doing slightly worse. Now, if we go ahead and look at their products, can we see why that is? So this person doing £390. Some people would look at that and think, oh, he's only doing £390. This product is a flop, it may not do very well. Well, if we actually go across and just have a quick look at his listing, how good does his listing look compared to the person doing £3,700? Let's look at this person. So we can see their product looks much better than the person doing much less sales. Now, he has 29 reviews, that person has 104, so not even a huge difference. Even the person with 76 reviews, let's have a look at their product, it looks much better than this person doing low sales. So sometimes low sales isn't always due to low reviews, it can just be due to basically a very crap listing. So you have to look at all these factors and understand, right, well, if everyone with a good listing, even if they don't have high reviews, are doing well, then if I put a good listing onto the market that's maybe a bit differentiated, maybe a bit different, maybe stands out, maybe presents something that isn't already there, then can I do good numbers? And so far from what we've seen with this product, hopefully, yes, you can. Now with those numbers kind of briefly talked about, this product could be one that we'd be looking to sell on Amazon, and this is where the new Helium 10 tool comes in to save you a whole bunch of time. So what we're going to do now, for the basically observant ones among you, you may have noticed this button in the top right hand corner of the Helium 10 tool that generally isn't there. So if we go ahead and click this button that says source on Alibaba, it's going to bring up a new tab that previously was never available without this new tool. And what this new tool is going to do is going to pull up all of the options on Alibaba for this product for you to purchase. So before you had this tool, you'd have to go to Alibaba, you'd have to search it, you'd have to filter by verified suppliers, trade assurance suppliers, you'd have to put in all your settings, scroll through them all, contact any you want, to send a message to find out maybe quotes to get your margins and things like that. But with this new tool, you don't have to do that anymore, because you can simply click that button and scroll through and see the options on Alibaba right here on Amazon, which just saves the hassle of going there and doing it all. So again, scrolling through the results, are these the products that I want to sell? We've got glass diffuser bottles, we've got loads of different variations of that. Exactly the ones we've seen in the listings already that have been selling well. We've got the black ones, which we found on the black box tool. We've got the glass ones, again, that were doing well. different variations, different sizes. What are the prices of these products that we can see here from the new Helium 10 tool? We can see them priced between, this one's at 50 cents and $1.25, around 50 cents, around 50 cents. The same kind of $1 to $1.30. We've got 25 cents to $2. This looks a bit more premium, looks like it comes in a box and packaging. Could that be the way you differentiate? Is going really nice, really professional, and really high quality. Now, if you guys want to research this further, go and look at like cocktail sets or gin glasses. They're great examples of where people include their product packaging in their main image, and it looks really premium and high quality. And so far, I haven't seen anyone in this product doing that. So straight away, that's my differentiating factor. That's what I'm going to stand out. I'm going to go for quality, luxury, those kind of things. And that's the kind of the angle I'm going to take on this product to stand out on the competition, which so far nobody is doing. So we'll go through a bit more. You can see around 50 cents to 70 cents, around 15 cents. You've got 50 cents again. So we're looking generally between 50 cents and $1.50. Now, I think these products were selling between 12 and 15 pounds. So excellent margin, fantastic, really happy with that. Now, if you wanted to kind of calculate this further on the spot, then what you can do is actually just click on these here, and it's going to take you to that supplier in Alibaba directly from Amazon. And once you're here, you can click contact supplier. You can send them your contact template to say, hey, my name's this from this company. This is the product I'm looking to sell. We're looking to order 200 units as a trial order in this color with this many, with a luxury premium box to try and stand out. Do you offer these products? Do you offer the premium box? And also, how much is an FOB quote for your products? And then with that, you can carry on doing product research for other products and get all your messages done really, really quickly, compared to, again, going to Alibaba and searching for each individual product that you have to do. So I'm sure by that you can see the power in this new Helium 10 tool. And a feature I haven't even covered about it yet is that you can actually set different filters within this new tool. So you can go for a minimum or maximum price. So in this example, I know earlier when we were scrolling through here, we kept getting some products that were like 10 to 15 cents, like these little small ones or little ones like this. Generally, we're not going to be looking for those kind of maybe smaller, maybe even poor quality products. So we could set a minimum price in here of 0.3. We could then go for an MOQ. So we want to order at least 200 units. We can set a minimum order quantity in there that the supplier will accept. A vendor rating. This one is probably one of the more important ones. So as we scroll through here, you can see the vendor rating of 4.9, another one of 4.9, and we can see it for 4.2. Now, are we going to want to order from a supplier that has this much of a poor rating? The same thing goes with when you're doing product research on Amazon. Would you be willing to buy a product that has this kind of low rating? So for vendor rating here, we could go for a minimum score of 4.5, and then you can apply these settings and it will show you only the suppliers who match those details. And then once you found one you like, you can click on them and it's going to take you directly to Alibaba, so you can message that supplier, reach out to them, get a quote, find out how much the products are, hopefully negotiate and place an order for that product. Once you've obviously done other steps of product research, you verified demand, you've done your seasonality checks, trademarks, patents, all those things. There are other steps, but that is basically how it works. But everything we've just been through is just one of the new Helium 10 tools. The second Helium 10 tool actually works inside of Alibaba itself, which is something that I don't really think we've seen before in any other tool to this point. And it's again going to help you with your product research to try and quickly identify products that may be good options for you. So if we're here on Alibaba, we can kind of do our product research in reverse. So if we look at the My Market section here, we're going to get a bunch of different categories, and we can hover over those categories and see a lot of products that would be based within that category in kind of like subcategories inside of that. So we've got bath mats, bath pillows, bathroom sets, shower caps, garden shelves. We've got mailboxes, garden buildings. We've got potty training, clocks, just a bunch of products in here that maybe you wouldn't have previously thought of. So if we look at these and say, okay, we've got bath pillows. Let's look at that for an example. So we'll type this into the top. We'll go for bath pillows and hit that into the Alibaba search bar. Now, once that loads up, previously all you'd really have to do is you'd just be able to search through here, or if you found this product, you'd have to go to Amazon, search it in Amazon, then get the Chrome extension up and do that. But now when we're on the Alibaba homepage, we can just do that thing we did on the black box tool, where we can hover over a product, open link in new tab, open link in new tab, open link in new tab, and keep doing that. And it's going to speed up our product research process with this new tool, because what we can do now is open up Helium 10 inside of Alibaba itself. So now, when previously you go to the Helium 10 tool in the top right hand corner, it would say like you need to have an Amazon search page open for the Helium 10 tool to work. Now, when you go to that tool, the Helium 10 Chrome extension, it says Launch Alibaba Demand Analyzer, and this is the new feature from Helium 10 that activates inside of Alibaba itself. And what it does is it brings up the total revenue and average revenue of products for the one you've searched on Alibaba on Amazon in real time. Now, one thing you have to make sure of is you go up here and go to UK instead of .com. So we'll go to amazon.co.uk, and we can really quickly analyze the market for this product on Amazon without actually having to go to Amazon, search it, open the Chrome extension every single time. So it just speeds up the process of finding this product while also allowing you really quickly to see areas to differentiate, to know the best keyword to search when you do go to Amazon to see the full Chrome extension. It just speeds absolutely everything up so much more than, again, if for every single one of the products you found on Alibaba, if you had to go and search that individually on Amazon, now you can open that link in a new tab, open this, and really quickly know, is this product worth looking into more or not? So what is this actually showing us? We can see the total revenue for this product. We can see the average revenue of £2,800 per seller. Now, if you remember back to when we used the black box tool, we entered at least £2,000 plus, so this product fits that. Average price 19, which is again kind of basically where the minimum I want it to be is. We've got the top search keywords. Bath pillow, search volume at 54,000. Very, very popular. Loads of customers are searching it. Bath pillow for women. Assort bath pillow, I guess that's a brand name. 3D mesh bath pillow for men. Bath pillow and tray. Bath pillows for head and neck. So you can see the top keywords there to search on Amazon when needed. We can even see some of the top products on the right hand side here. Now, you may be wondering why that's useful and why that's going to help us. It's going to help you see what kind of offers are already available on Amazon from the top sellers. How have they differentiated? Is there any bad listings there? Do you think you could stand out? So with these people, you see some have got product packaging. Some of them are in a bath with different variations in them. Again, another lifestyle picture for the main photo. You've got some showing the quality zoomed in on the main picture. So this shows you that the market looks like it's kind of advanced for this product. A lot of good sellers who know what they're doing. I can see that person's got 34 reviews. I can see this one has over 2,000. This one has 204, 529, and 116. So a very mixed variation there of sellers doing really well. But if this is one of the top products and he's only got 34 reviews, and I'm assuming the way he's done that is by having an amazing listing, then this may be worth looking into more if there's still gaps in the market for you to be one of those people to make an absolutely outstanding looking listing and be one of the people to stand out, to be one of the top products and hopefully take advantage of the market. So we can use all this information later if we decide that from this we should search on Amazon to again just speed up our product research process and make it much, much easier to find your first or next Amazon products. Now, if we wanted to, what we can do to see a bit more information really quickly is go to the See All Metrics button. So when we go ahead and click that, it's going to take us to the black box niche tool, which is going to show us the average metrics for this product from the Chrome extension, which you would normally see on Amazon. So we can see the total revenue, average revenue per seller, average BSR, total price, average reviews, 173. That's not too bad at all. And we can scroll through and see more of the top products and see more details about them to basically just see, is there a gap in the market? Is it something we could do to differentiate? What are current sellers doing? And it gives us, again, more leverage to know, is this product a good opportunity? Should we spend our time searching on Amazon with the actual X-ray tool for the Helium 10 Chrome extension? Now, if you stuck around to the end of this video, then I applaud you. Thank you for that very, very much. And I'm going to actually give you a really quick tip for doing your product research. So when doing product research, if you go to the Helium 10 magnet tool, now, take the example that we used earlier. So the example we used earlier was of these glass diffuser bottles. Now, how do we know that glass diffuser bottles is actually the main keyword for that product? Because I've spoken about it in past videos and like maybe you've watched those, maybe you haven't. But if you have, then you'll know how important finding the main keyword for a product is. And if you don't use the main keyword, then you could be seeing completely different search results to using a different keyword. So bearing in mind how important that is, we can use the magnet tool to make sure that we do that, which is another tool inside of Helium 10. So if you go to the corner bar here inside of Helium 10, you've got product research tools, keyword research tools, listing optimization, operations, analytics, marketing. Basically anything you'll ever need is within the Helium 10 suite. So if we go to keyword research and go to the magnet tool, then we can search for our product, which is the diffuser bottles, and it'll show us the top search volume keywords for that product so we can make sure that the keyword we searched is actually the best one for that product. So if we go ahead and type that in the top box there, and press get keywords, then all of the top results for the product we've just searched are going to load up in real time really quickly. And again, we can filter through those to find the most popular keyword to make sure that our product research is based on the best numbers and not numbers just because we've searched the wrong keyword. So when we come down here to look at all the results, we can see that this tool has found 1,832 keywords related to our product. Now, that is obviously quite a few, and some of those aren't going to be too relevant if we scroll through this entire list. So how do we actually filter down that to get the best results possible? Now, generally when I do this, I'll go just to match type, and I'll go to organic and Amazon recommended and hit apply. And generally this filters it down to a very niche amount of keywords, which are generally the top search volume keywords for that product. So once I've done that, I just want to go to search volume and sort in terms of descending. So I've got the most popular keywords to the least popular. So the top keyword here is Yankee Reed Diffuser. So obviously Yankee is a really popular brand. We've got Black Diffuser, not incredibly relevant to our bottles product. We've got Reed Diffuser bottles. So that is the next popular keyword, Reed Diffuser bottles. Now the keyword that I searched was glass diffuser bottles. So if Reed Diffuser bottles is a more popular keyword, then different results might show for that keyword compared to the ones that I searched. So if I was looking to sell this product, what I would have to go and do now is search this keyword, run the Chrome extension, and make sure the numbers are still in my favor for launching that product. We've also got Black Reed Diffuser, a really good keyword, Reed Diffuser bottle, diffuser bottle. So the keyword that I searched of glass diffuser bottle isn't even in the top 10. So this is why this step is so important when you're doing your product research, to make sure you have the main keyword for your product. And something I wouldn't have even thought of is including the word read in there. Maybe that is something people really search for, and by looking at the search results, apparently it is. If I was trying to find this product on Amazon, I would just search diffuser bottle, but apparently most people are searching Reed diffuser bottle and other keywords with the word read in it. So apparently that is really important and something you should take note of when you're doing your product research, that not only is that the most popular keyword and you want to run the Chrome extension on that one, but also that that's a really important point to people. So when you're doing your like your supplier research with the new Helium 10 tools, when you're scrolling through the results, maybe you should take notice of the suppliers who are offering really nice sticks to go with the bottles. Do you want them to be a bit more stand out? Do you want them to be more of them? Maybe they hold a smell for longer. Maybe they just have some kind of special feature to them, because obviously people are interested in that. So the magnet tool has actually also helped us differentiate our product. So we've got loads of ideas now from all the Helium 10 tools. The black box tool has helped us find the product. The X-ray tool has helped us analyze it. The new Helium 10 tool inside of the X-ray tool has helped us find suppliers and see that maybe the suppliers who can offer some premium packaging that other people aren't doing. We've then used the other Helium 10 tools inside of Alibaba to potentially find more products like the bath pillows and things like that, which we could research in a minute. And then we've also used the magnet tool to know that our product research the first time round, we should go back and redo with the actual main keywords. And also has helped us differentiate our main product of not only having better product packaging, but focusing on the reads to go with that product to make sure that they hold the smell for longer. There's more of them, they look more high quality because people are searching for them, and obviously it's very important to people who want this product. So hopefully that has been a very, very detailed, in-depth look at this, all the new Helium 10 tools and Helium 10 in general, basically. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. So thanks everyone for sticking around to the end of this tutorial. I don't think there's anything we've missed, is there, buddy? Oh, of course, the Helium 10 discount codes. So if any of you want a discount to Helium 10 for your first month, of 50% off with the code RDW50, or 10% off every month with the code RDW10, all those discount codes will be in the description below this video or in the comment section, depending on where you're watching it. But with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed it. For myself and Merlin, the good old boy here, I'll see you in the next video.